Hello and welcome back to another Showbiz show. It's me, Mariama. You know how it goes every Saturday on N24 RTV, and today we have a very beautiful lady in the building. I hardly have people of her caliber though, because I only have artists always. But today I'm with a beauty pageant in the building, so that's why the whole studio is glowing right now. So before going any further, I'll just allow her to introduce herself to those watching. Welcome.
Thank you so very much. Hello everyone, my name is officially Miss Mariama, but a lot of people know me as Bobo. Yes, the Miss Gambia KMC.
Miss Gambia KMC. Wow, she's my namesake. So we have Mariama Squad in the building, so it's not going to be easy. Oh, before I'm going deep into the Miss Gambia competition, since when did you start doing this competition?
Actually, I started pageantry way back in 2015 during my secondary school days till date.
Which school did you graduate from?
I actually graduated from Muslim Senior Secondary. The first pageant that I actually did was the Miss Muslim. Then 2016, I started doing outside pageants in 2016 with Bobo. Then 2017, I went to Mariama. Then I had most of my pageants in 2018. I contested in about 13
wow. Between 2016 to
yes, till date.
2022.
Yes.
Alright, interesting. So, I mean, how was the first one?
The first one, it was just kind of like, just this is your first time, you know. It was kind of weird, you know, because a lot of people were like, okay, Bobo, this is not for you, because I used to be the tomboy type.
Oh!
Yeah, I used to be the tomboy type, you know, somebody is in school beside. I walk like, you know, a guy. Most of my friends were guys. I only had one female friend in campus. That is my best friend, who is my mom. Shout out to her. So a lot of my colleagues were like, you not dopamine, because I'm not so this is not your thing. But I just had to push and prove to them that, okay, this is something that, even though it was weird, you know, and that was my first time also wearing heels on stage. So being that tomboy kind of a person, I was shaken. So that was a lifetime experience for me anyways. And it was beautiful. And at the end of the day, I mean, I won that pageant. It was the first pageant that I actually won. So it was a beautiful experience, aside the stigma and all of that. So it was beautiful.
Coming back to that, I think that's very interesting. You've been the tomboy type, as you said before. What motivates you to go and join the beauty pageantry?
You know, I used to be a fan of the Miss July 27. So prior to that, you know, I used to attend the Miss July 27 pageant, and I was a big fan of, you know, all the girls and the way they were doing their stuffs and get to stand on stage and also have a platform to talk about. So I felt that was something, you know, and it was so interesting. And me being that kind of a person who always likes to talk, if you know Bobo, you know that Bobo very well. So, you know, because it had to do with that talking here and there, and then, you know, it had that one thing that they test brainy, because it always has a question and answer segment. So I felt there was just that one platform where, you know, it can actually take me to another level. So that was how I got to develop, you know, the passion for pageantry and hanga. It's not then, you know, the platforms that they used to talk about, you know, these were things that were affecting people in the society, and at some point, you know, once talking about it, you can always impact the lives of people, either directly or indirectly. So I thought, okay, this was going to be a life-changing moment for me, and it turned out to be one.
So the tomboy turned into a beautiful miss. Interesting. So after that, which other competition did you?
Yeah, after that, 2016, I did the Bundung Red Cross. They had this pageant that day. Actually, I did not win that pageant because it was my first pageant that I did outside. The one we did at school was just, Hamilton. Yeah, why this one was the first one that I did. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad, and I actually had something at the end of the day, but it was not that thing that I wanted.
Which is the crown.
Yeah, the process was difficult for me as well because I remember then Fatsek, Achaka, and Abu Dhabi, they were the ones, green. So the working alone was very, very hectic for me. Come every day, one of them in hazards, this all that, but so like Chakasa would always bring books, put my book and put it on a study.
Okay.
So it was so difficult. But alhamdulillah, after that pageant, I was like, hey, you know what? Like I have to break the barriers. I think I have to go extra. So that was when after that pageant, passion became the increase and all of that. And at some point, people also were appreciating the little things that the little nonsenses that I was doing on stage.
Okay.
So plus the stigma as well. So I was like, okay, it's fine. 2017, I had another one. It was amazing. Yeah.
Awesome. So coming to the catwalk, how was for when you are because no one when one tomboy would turn this so I think not my dad.
Anyways, I'm not a dad, so the baby it should not be a problem. You understand? If you're passionate about something, you should be able to pull through. And the fact that I had Chaka, I had Abu Dhabi, these people like they have normal rehearsals. Man can pack aside. Sometimes sorry has if you're good at it, I did not have that. So it was Chaka would be like, Bobo, I didn't have that normal and all of that. Man books in your like my source, after that 2017, 2018, after I'm gonna improve because Miss Fulbaby Talanda was there and she was that annoying kind of a person when it comes to catwalk, mom do they try. So at some point, here and there, Bobo is here, that, I believe some people don't even believe me. Yeah, so I get on stage because I hardly also make a sort of possibility unless for pageants and other events you have definitely necessary. But aside those, some people are just judgmental. So I say, nah. Actually, yes.
Okay, I'll take that. Coming to the Miss Footwear, I think we did wonders. And I think all the crowd was just staring at you, Bobo. What?
Okay.
What is this, Bobo? and you won.
Yes, that was in 20. I did Miss Footwear twice in 2018 and 2020.
2018 or 2020? No, 2020.
Yes, I think
that was 2020.
Yes,
that was talent wars.
That was the Miss Footwear All Stars.
How do you come up with all these talents?
Usually, anyways, it's just something I have to do. When it comes to spoken words and all of that, it's just something that I love. I love it when people do like creative spoken words and all of that, and I always get inspiration as well from other people. So nobody thought deep in out loud. So when I write and I'm like, I think this would make sense on stage, but I always want it to relate to my audience because whatever that I do on stage, I want people to connect to what I'm saying. Because the film, once you're connected, you get everybody listening to what you're saying, and once you connect, you get everybody. At some point, you even get the judges. That's how I get to, no lie, I'm a judges. It makes sense.
I like judges, right?
Anyways.
I know that. I remember because normally the crowd we have the Gambia in Africa, like so even so there is even you bring like the waffle family that was but at some point they make people need more people. It used to be quite as a graveyard and everybody was just listening.
I have that in me. Always somebody rehearse. This is what I tell myself. You know, because the money attend Yemen pageants, of course, and I see when some beauty queens are on stage, you know, you get to have a lot of side talks. So I try by all means to avoid side talks, whatever that I bring on stage, but make sure that like you know, it's going to get everybody attracted. And it starts from the platform section, you know, platform rounding, and make sure I get everybody, you know, whether you're interested, you came to support Bobo, you locked up to support Bobo. But my ultimate goal, more than like, okay, some supporters are really full, but yet contestants and some supporters, I have to also get them on. Yes, I have to also get them into my own thing. You understand? So always when I am on stage, this is what I get at the back of my mind. So when you always platform me, you know, I get everybody concentrated in what I am saying, because what a small platform me from 28 until date, when you look at it, it's a special condition that is about cleft lip and palate. So it's something I have so power needs make you understand. For no one on it, but I always have a projector behind, you know, so that people will understand. So once people understand, they'll be like, okay, so do we have something like this in the Gambia? So that is how I get everybody connected to what I always do on stage. So at some point, even if the judges do otherwise, the audience is always there to say, no. Say what is it? You know, yeah.
I understand that. So have you ever thought of being a beauty pageant during your childhood?
Not really. Until when I started following it, you know, the Miss July 22nd. Yeah, because I attended Miss July 22nd 2014, and I also attended Miss July 22nd 2015. The one 2001, yeah, and the one I think that I now also won. Yeah, I attended those two. The passion started from that time. Yeah.
So, I mean, after you've been a beauty pageant, I know you're right for that, and you know how for parents.
Yes, my mom has been very supportive and accommodating as well, because the journey has not been easy, you know, especially Miss that was when a lot of people, you know, my family members, you know, that was when they actually saw me on stage for the first time. You know, because I remember back then I did a spoken word that got everybody crying. So a lot of people were calling my mom here and there, so they may help, you know, and they'd be like, this one has a dog, this is Miss Fulber, because, you know, Miss Fulber was widely attended by full as well, strictly. So people had one or two things to say, but you know, like my mother, whenever I explain things to her, she understands. She knows that beauty pageant is not about exposing yourself. At some point, when it comes to my outfit, she does. You know, she prepares my outfits. This is what you're going to use for your cultural. This is what you're going to do. I just tell her that, okay, this is what I want to do, and she would say, okay. She'll go to the market, get the material, and get everything done. So she has been very supportive and accommodating as well from the inception. Yeah,
that's very nice. I think I love that. We have support of parents we always hope for. So in case you're watching, this is N24R TV, and it is the Showbiz that comes in every Saturday with me, Mariama. Today in the building I have the beautiful Bobo, Miss KFC. So how did you come to Miss KFC? I think you did several selections before.
Yes.
Coming to conclusion.
The Miss Gambia KFC. You know, this is a pageant that has been happening for a long time. I think it was managed 10 years ago, and it's back. And this is the 18th edition. Actually, because I did 12 pageants after the Miss Fulber, I was like, I think it's high time because I didn't see any pageant, you know, aside Face of Beauty. I was anticipating to take part in Face of Beauty Gambia. So I was like, after my school, my next pageant will be Face of Beauty, and after Face of Beauty Gambia, I am done. So when Miss Gambia flyers came out, then I was in Mansa. So Jimmy said they sent me the flyers and said, Bobo, this is your pageant. This is your pageant. I am like, what do you mean? This is that one pageant, Mohammed. Be more careful, you know, and flyers were out, and then audition date came out. So I attended, and there were 6 of us that they did Miss Gambia KMC preliminary rounds. So we have to know, you know, even though I had it, we Cissé actually started a team Bobo for the Miss Gambia KMC. So during the preliminary session, they will always be like, Bobo, you have to rehearse, you know, you have to do this and this and this and that. And but I didn't mean come down like you know that for me, so man tem mo lu suma ko comme do yi ñun sex la yi ne ko pageant bu reuy xam nga so lu ndaw la rek nañ dem ñu jël crown bu ñu nekk di xaar fofu non ñu ñu waat you know so the big deal is the Miss Gambia December 30th is the big deal but this semester it was just minor for me and they would be like Bobo you don't have overconfidence that and I'm like this is not overconfidence anyways but that was just one way that I actually boost myself to remind myself that no yeah you have what I have can because when I say like some feedback they but still do they click to my mind you chop you down so you can always handle these people because you've been doing it so that was how Miss Gambia KMC came and alhamdulillah I am here we are anticipating December 30th as well.
You have attended it twice by then it was Miss 22nd July.
No, the Miss July 22nd and Miss Gambia is different.
It's different.
Yes,
it's like it is the biggest one.
Yes.
And you haven't won the two.
Yes.
So what are you expecting from Bobo this time around?
Expect something different. Expect something amazing. It's a secret that I would not want to disclose here. But if you want to know, December 30th, Canada Beach Hotel. Jëndal table rek lu jëndal individual ticket sa jëndal table nga ñëw toog ñu jàkkaarloo yeah
go ahead so I mean how many crowns have you won so far since I think you did 13th
yeah I did the 13th pageant that I contested so I think 12 yeah
you won 12 crowns
yes
okay when I learned to put again tomboy what do you learn to put
no
okay
it's not bad
yeah it's very okay at least change your things on the tomboy way different no way
I believe if you're passionate about something you should be able to pull through whatever the circumstances are you can always pull through if you're passionate about something so it was something that I was passionate about and I had so much passion for it so it was normal.
Okay, that's fine. So, I mean, what else do you do apart from being a beauty pageant?
I'm actually a licensed nurse.
Wow.
Yes, I'm also a presenter and a promoter as well. I've been in the music industry way back. Before pageantry, I've been in the music industry supporting Gambian artists, both the younger ones and the big ones. Yeah. I also have a small scale business as well. That was initiated through pageantry. Yeah, but it's a small scale one, and Gambians have grown up to appreciate what I do.
Which is what?
It's called Shambhala Gambian bracelets. I make bracelets.
Wow.
And I sell them. So, Alice more for them, I'm supporting them because I'm not pageant, you very human and them, they saw Alice, Mufulani, them like chunky on the like top of small water. Yeah, so that.
That'll be big deal. Leave play tomato. Yeah, but that's okay. You should have brought one at least for us to see. Maybe the viewers somewhere might be there and like, okay, I love this.
It's nice.
It's nice. We should have brought one at least.
Let me check out on social media. Well, I got anything. Bobo Shamala, you there.
What are your social media handles?
Right now, you can check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Bobo for Miss Gambia, and TikTok as well, Bobo for Miss Gambia. But my personal Facebook is the Bobo's J Bobo. Yeah, that's my personal Facebook.
Why Bobo? Or if I think it's the...
At ceremony level, I was named Mariama Bobo Jal.
Oh, okay.
Yes, my grandfather's name is Bobo. His official name is Bobo. So much my dad will have to do at the same time. Yeah, so but I think public health officer who don't because my birth certificate maybe they call it Bobo just like mentality mentality so officially I am Mariama Jala but Mariama Bobo Jala at ceremony level
Okay, Okay, that's very interesting. I'm enjoying your show, to be honest. So, I mean, have you ever tried giving back to the community?
Yes, through pageantry, I founded a foundation called Smile Gambia Foundation, and we have, on the Smile Gambia, we have 3 projects. We have the Smile Gambia Breast Cancer Awareness, we have a mental health project, and now we have the Smile Gambia Cleft Lip and Palate Awareness. That is actually ongoing ahead of Miss Gambia and even after Miss Gambia. The Smile Gambia Cleft Lip and Palate Awareness is what we are focusing on right now, because we want to raise awareness on cleft lip and palate. Cleft lip and palate is actually an artificial condition that affects the lips of the mouth and then the palate that is inside the mouth. So usually the but a lot of people don't know about the condition, and a lot of people don't also know that with surgery, cleft lip and palate can actually be corrected. And we have a Nigerian doctor who is in the Gambia and also correcting cleft conditions, and that for free of charge. But they feel like Gambians don't know about the condition, and I can tell from when I am on stage talking about cleft lip and palate, and people come backstage to tell me that, do we have something like this in the Gambia? And we have a lot of children, we have a lot of adults, you have the in Gambia and they have this condition, but they don't know where to seek help. So that is why for the Smile Gambia Foundation, we decided to come on board and raise the awareness, let it not just be on stage where a few people at an event and we have the opportunity to know about it. So right now we have the cleft surgeon on board who is willing to support and also do all surgeries for patients that have the conditions free of charge. Yeah, free of charge. So right now, so we some people to raise awareness and bullying and isolation as well. Yeah,
that's nice. I can't end this interview without going into this. Hence, you said you were a promoter before, and you all know what's happening currently in the gambling industry. What's your take on that?
Are we going through that?
Of course. Look, you are on the chosen one as well. So let's go.
Okay. Oh my God, you're putting me on the spotlight.
You said it.
Yes, but you're putting me on the spotlight. And no, maybe we can schedule.
No, we are not scheduling anything.
We can reschedule that interview where I can come in.
This is happening currently.
Wow, lady, what we are going to do is we are going to reschedule the interview where I would come in as
promoter.
Yes.
No. Here, you're endorsed.
Right now, I am
promoter. Yeah, but into what do you say that was? Can't escape this one.
Let's
just tell me your take.
Anyway, she's actually putting me on the spotlight. Whatever that I say here is actually controlled by her. The words are not directly coming from Miss Mariama Bobo.
Where is it coming from?
Okay, I am just taking out the words, but in my mind right now, she's the one who is there.
Alright.
Okay, so what is happening right now?
I asked you, you know what's happening. I promote, I full promoter.
I think right now.
And you are even promoting Hussein that has chosen one that is
coming. I think what is happening right now is Hussein Dada's album launching that is coming December 3rd. You all know Q City is the place to be. December 3rd. The only authentic event December 3rd is Hussein Dada's album launching. I think that is what is.
You know me, I want violence, so I can still say it.
Okay.
Between attack
and
ST.
There's something between.
No, you don't understand. This Bobo, eh?
There's something going on between attack and ST.
Okay.
I didn't know now because I did not see attack. I saw attack's video, but I did not see ST.
You don't know who is the goat in the Gambia.
Okay, ST is the goat.
Okay.
Yes.
And attack said he ate the goat.
He ate it.
Yes.
I think I saw Uche say that, you know, if attacks won't let will make sure I'm going back. Wow. And I think that covers everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. Back to our topic. So, what are you expecting from you? Maybe if you won.
Anyways, we've started our Smile Gambia Cleft Lip and Palate Awareness, and after Miss Gambia, I believe it would be bigger. Right now, it's not as big as we would want it, but with Miss Gambia's platform, I think it's going to be on a whole new, different level thing, and I believe after Lulu, a lot of lives will be touched directly or indirectly, because I will tell you one thing, when you see patients with cleft lip and palate, you also come someone say it looks so weird, it looks so not normal, and you just tend to stare at them, and staring at them, always kind of like brings them down. That is why a lot of people, they always hide it. You see some parents would even go to an extent of, they raise their daughters, because it's not something that is normal for them, and they always associate it to marabu walk, wala comme halebi, domola, wala vampire, because of how it, especially for cleft lip, because it has something to do with the lips, and it's just so sensitive. So it has a lot of things you have in the community, people out there, any unconditional being, they deserve love, they deserve respect, and they're human just like you and I. It's just something like that and go Juluwale. The cost is not even known, and it is not preventable as well. Yeah, so that's the situation before full at all. So I think now after Miss Gambia, a lot of people know how send so because they're always shy and having a good DNA and domi, because that fat or that Isaac or that Ibrahim out there, so then we say like something wrong these are words you have. It's very, very depressing, even at the family, for the family itself. So I'm optimistic, even after Miss Gambia, whether you win, how many didn't win, but whether you win, the project still continues. Yes.
That's great. That's nice. So we're almost at the end of the program. I have Miss Mariama Bobo in the building, and she will be contesting for Miss Gambia on the 30th of December. That's a big event.
Yes. No, it's the biggest event right now in Gambia. After that, we have December 3rd, December 2nd. Yes.
December 3rd, okay, still the promoter side is in her. If you're watching this in 24-hour TV, and it's become Showbiz Show with me, Mariama. So before taking a leave of you, I will just allow my beautiful Miss here to say a goodbye message or whatsoever.
Thank you so very much for having me. It's really an honor to be here. I think this is also one of my favorite interviews that I've had so far. But quickly, just to send one or two messages to that lady watching us right now, and also wants to take part into pageantry. Just so you know, pageantry is not like the way people say it. It's like that platform where you expose yourself and all of that. No. Pageantry is that platform that will boost your confidence. It will also give you that chance where you also sit in the same platform here. It's not a right, it's actually a privilege, and the pageant industry is going to give you that. Authentic and real, pageantry. We have a lot of pageants here, a lot of chala hammer. Maybe could you bring me the Miss competition? But get into competitions or beauty pageants that are going to impact your life, and you will also use that to impact other people's lives. So it's a circle, it's a vicious circle that continues. And also to tell everybody home and abroad to support Bobo and the Smile of Gambia Foundation. Support our project as well. There is the Smile of Gambia Cleft Lip and Palate awareness. We have the mayor, the Lord Mayor Talib Ahmed Bensouda on board, and we will also be launching the project with him as well. So we are calling everybody to support our project and also support Miss Gambia as well, because this is going to change the lives of 14 Europeans across the region. The special thing is, from 7 regions a year, 14 girls, one state. Jangan girl compete by head system competition in Fahamo. The compare KMC has always been, the target on everything. So we're here. Yes.
Thank you very much. That was Miss Bobo, or you say Miss Mariama. Thank you for having me here. It's really interesting, and I get to know so many things because I've never been a queen before. I've never even been the last girl, right? That shows that I have never been there. So I think it will be very nice for me to attend in December 30th, even to see how they go through things, because I know it's not something very easy. You have to prepare for your cultural outfit, your talent, your platform, your casual wear. Wow, everything needs to be intact, and of course the question and answering. I think so many people do have a problem with that. So as you said, just give us support for Miss Bobo. If you want to see KMC to take crown, because this is about KMC, it's regional, it's not just Miss Bobo or something. So stay tuned. This is N24 RTV. Thank you very much for watching. It was me, Mariama, shout out to my camera crew, Adam Sisse, and of course from Miss Korea, and of course my beautiful ladies are there. I think you also will come and join Bobo, right? Thank you very much. I have a very bad cold, so you have to excuse me for that. Ciao. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.